We have Coach Kelvin Ford talking with Leonard Ellerby, taking out Tank's IBF belt here. Give us a few likes, share this, go live, subscribe, comment, let the world know we are live for Tank versus Martin Benavidez here at the MGM Grand. Share this video, guys. We appreciate you. We'll start going live more with the boxing, Raiders, Aces, Golden Knights, you name it, here at Vegas Sports Today. Like, comment, share. We have Errol Spence here speaking with Frank Martin Sr., Frank the Ghost Martin's father, right here for the press conference. Pan over. We have Leonard Ellerby and Coach Kelvin Ford, the trainer of Gervonta Davis. Give you a quick behind-the-scenes look of the media room, the press conference. Before we get started, y'all, here we go. You guys ready to see Errol Spence get back in the ring?
Don't worry about it. You're good.
We have Gervonta Davis's camp right here. Gervonta is coming to the stage very soon, y'all. Press conference is going to begin. We have Team Martin on the right side. Continue to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Send it to your grandmother. I don't care who it is. Send it, share it. Let's go, guys. We got an exciting fight this weekend. There you go. Thanks, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Build it up. Pan and zoom in here on Coach Kelvin Ford for right now. Comment with what you want to see. Hey, a minute, guys. This guy's gonna tell you what's up here. We are waiting on Gervonta Davis to arrive any minute. Be patient, guys. Here's his team in the back. We're just waiting on Gervonta. Check out Frank the Ghost Martin speak with Senior, speak with Errol Spence. We have the Ghost Camp right there to your right. Martin's pulling up any. I'm sorry, Davis is pulling up any minute. Like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Share, share, share. Vegas Sports Today. Trainer Derek James has arrived. All right, we're about to open up the press conference. Ray Flores is here. No more talking for me, guys.
Tank Davis. Rudy's school of unbeaten power puncher Frank the Ghost Martin. Bring it on. Let's go! Plus, David Benavidez is on a mission to wreak havoc on the light heavyweight division, starting with Alexander Vosdick. Two of boxing's biggest names. Warriors only. Saturday, June 15th, live on PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MGM Grand here in Las Vegas. It is time for the final press conference for PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video, as this event emanates from the MGM Grand Garden Arena, the 100th Championship Fight Night in the history of this outstanding arena. Our main event on Saturday night, it'll be Gervonta Tank Davis defending his WBA lightweight championship of the world against undefeated contender Frank the Ghost Martin. It all comes your way, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific time, PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video. You do not want to miss it. For those that want to make their way here to Las Vegas, tickets are available at AXS.com. But now let's meet our main event combatants. Please welcome, with an undefeated record, 18 wins, no losses, 12 wins coming by way of knockout, fighting out of the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan, training in Dallas, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Frank the Ghost Martin. And his opponent, a man who has been an absolute superstar in the sport. He is a 5-time, 3-division world champion with a record of 29 wins, no losses, 27 wins coming by way of knockout. He is the reigning and defending WBA lightweight champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, from Baltimore, Maryland, here is Gervonta Tank Davis. All right, ladies and gentlemen, both main event combatants are on the stage. Just to give you an idea of what you can expect on Saturday, you heard about our main event. Our co-main event will be for the interim WBC Light Heavyweight Championship of the World. It'll be David Benavidez, the super middleweight champion, going up to his new weight class at 175 to take on Alexander Vosdick. Before that, it'll be Carlos Adames defending his WBC middleweight championship of the world against the 2012 United States Olympian, the contender from Cleveland, Ohio, Terrell Gausha. And to begin the night, it'll be for the interim WBC Super Lightweight Championship of the World, as Gary Antoine Russell, undefeated, all of his wins by way of knockout. He has a 100% knockout percentage. He'll go head-to-head against the undefeated Alberto Cuello. But before we go live on pay-per-view at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific time, we have 3 outstanding prelim bouts that come your way preceding the pay-per-view, 5:30 Eastern, 2:30 Pacific time. I mentioned tickets are available via AXS.com. The event promoted by GTG Promotions along with Man Down Promotions, Samson Boxing, and TGP Promotions. The event sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. And also El Mexicano brand products, bringing authentic sabor to your table. Somos El Mexicano. Now, Saturday night's event is being promoted by TGP Promotions, and it gives me the great honor and pleasure to introduce a man who knows the sport of boxing probably better than most of the population on planet Earth, certainly destined for the Hall of Fame, and has been a part of some legendary fight nights. PBC was actually born here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena back in March of 2015. Please welcome the president of TGP Promotions, Mr. Tom Brown.
Well, thank you, Ray. Great to be back here in Las Vegas to promote another Tank Davis event on Prime Video pay-per-view. And that's what it is when Tank fights. It's bigger than just another championship fight night. It's an event. It's back like the old days here at the MGM on a Tyson event. That's what Tank brings to this. And he'll be defending his WBA World Lightweight title once again against another undefeated challenger and Frank Martin, the WBA's #2 ranked contender. You know, it's very exciting to be part of this 100th fight celebration here with the MGM. With this card, it's just going to be electric in there with the atmosphere. There's been so many great fights here at the MGM. Some of my experiences real quickly, being here in 1994 with Big George Foreman at 45 years of age, knocked out Michael Moore to win back that heavyweight title. And then as Ray said, about 10 years ago, a little less than 10 years ago, when the Premier Boxing Champion franchise debuted here in March of 2015. You know, there's something about this building when these fighters come out of their locker rooms and walk down that hallway, they turn that corner and go out through that tunnel. It's like gladiators entering an arena. And this is just one fight you just can't miss. There's going to be electricity in there on Saturday nights, and we're looking forward to seeing everyone. Thank you.
Mr. Tom Brown, ladies and gentlemen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me the great honor and pleasure to introduce a famed boxing promoter. This man has been a part of blockbuster event after blockbuster event, a dear friend of mine, and a man who always puts it so eloquently when he comes to describing prize fighting. One of my favorite sayings that he says is there are levels to this game, and lo and behold, here we are at the MGM Grand Garden Arena yet again. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the esteemed Mr. Leonard Ellerbe.
Thank you, Ray. I'd like to thank the MGM, Premier Boxing Champions, and Amazon Prime. Saturday night. Can't get here fast enough. Two things that kind of stand out to me over the last week or so has been said. One is coming from Frank Martin's promoter, Earl Spence Jr. He says that Tank Davis is going to get dominated for 12 rounds. Dominated? Earl don't be that dumb shit. I can promise you that. And then Frank Martin says, oh, I'm going to beat Tank's ass. Okay, I expect him to, he's in tremendous shape. We know Derek got him in great shape because Derek's a phenomenal trainer. But let's be real. Let's be real. For starters, in 2017, do you know what Tank was doing? Tank became world champion. You know what Frank Martin was doing? He wasn't even professional yet. Okay? So, one thing about this boxing shit, you can't skip steps. There's something what we call experience. And you gain that over a period of time by fighting the top fighters and doing your thing. Again, I can't say enough about what I personally think that Frank's a good fighter. But there's a difference between good and being special. This man to my right, he's special. Everything that Frank Martin does good, Tank does better. And come Saturday night, don't blink, because this shit could be over early.
Leonard Ellerbe certainly bringing the fire. Saying it's going, so I'm going to paraphrase Leonard, it's going to be over early. My goodness, a prediction from Leonard Ellerbe. All right, now let's meet the other promoter from Mandan Promotions, This man has been a part of Frank Martin's career for quite some time. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a man who's the former welterweight champion of the world, a 2012 United States Olympian. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Errol the Truth Spencer Jr.
You know, I can't top Larry B. He can talk. You know, that's just about all he can do. But come Saturday night, I guarantee you, Frank gonna put on a great show and a great performance. He's ready for this moment. He's been ready for this moment for a long time. And Tank gave him the opportunity. So come Saturday night, I guarantee he's gonna put on a great show and a great performance and show everybody why he is the best 135-pounder in the world and the new WA welterweight champion of the world, Frank Martin. We're gonna give you a Father's Day gift, Daddy Martin, come Saturday night.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we heard from Errol Spence Jr., and I'm looking forward to talking with both our main event combatants in a few short moments. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to go ahead and bring up one of the esteemed trainers for the Challenger, the lead trainer of the Challenger. This man has been in the corner of many world champions and is certainly an astute mind in the sport of boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Derek James.
I'm not here, I'm not going to talk a lot, but what I'll say is I like that Tom Brown says challenger. Everybody says challenger. But the thing about boxing is we'll come in the challenger and 1,000% he'll leave the champion. See you on Saturday night.
All right, so you heard Derek James proclaiming that Frank Martin will leave as the champion on Saturday night at the MGM Grand Garden Arena, this PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video. Also want to acknowledge the Frank Martin Sr., Frank Martin's father as well, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause for Frank Martin Sr. Great to see you, Frank Martin Sr. Also on the champion side, I want to acknowledge one of the co-trainers, Kenny Ellis, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give a round of applause for Kenny Ellis, who is in the gym and does great work. And speaking of great work, this man has been, you know, certainly he embodies what it is to be involved in boxing in the Baltimore, Washington, D.C. area. He has been with this man 29 times. 29 times they've come out victorious with 27 knockouts. Certainly now getting his flowers as he deserves, because he is just a brilliant mind in the sport of boxing, knows how to make adjustments. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the trainer of Gervonta Tank Davis. Here is Mr. Calvin Ford.
Here we go again. How y'all doing over there? Nobody talking about the 100th fight at the MGM. We're going to see greatness that night. It's about the fight. It ain't about the champion. It's about the fight. That's all I care about, the fight. Come that night, I want people to leave this show, watch this show, and sit there and say to themselves like they came from a karate movie, man, I want to fight just like Tank. I want to be just like Tank. Because we're going to put that work in. Derek, we've been friends for years. No, we've been friends for years, but this clinic, hey, Martin, you know what I told you? Come with it, please, because I need that button push. I need you to push his button, because I haven't seen it yet. I know what's under this hood, and they ain't been pushed yet. And everybody on the East Coast knows that it's a button. It's a button to be pushed. You know what I'm saying? And you can only take him so far. You can only take him so far. Martin, I see you that night, baby. Please push them buttons. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Please.
I got you.
I need it. Know why?
I'm a person.
I'm trying. It's nothing personal with you. You're just in the way. You squeeze to the grass. You're where you're supposed to be because your Lord let you be here. But guess what? You're here for a reason. And that's the night we must show the world what Tank Davis really is. Thank you.
All right, greatly appreciate Calvin Ford. Now let's meet one half of our main event. It is PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video this upcoming Saturday night, as Calvin mentioned, the 100th championship fight at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. The first fight was going back to that January 29th, 1994, Julio Cesar Chavez against Frankie Randall. The surgeon defeated Chavez, handing him the first loss of his career. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring up a man who has a record of 18 wins. 12 wins coming by way of knockout, training out of Dallas, Texas, under the guidance of Derek James. Undefeated lightweight contender coming off of wins over Jackson Marinez, Ramiro Duno, also Artem Hartunian. He is an undefeated lightweight contender promoted by Errol Spence Jr.'s Man Down Promotions. I will tell you a quick story about this man. I remember when he made his national television debut back on April 20th, 2021, when he knocked out Jerry Perez by outstanding 7th round knockout, and his trajectory has been going upwards ever since. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Detroit, Michigan, the undefeated lightweight contender. Here is Frank "The Ghost" Morton.
Sorry, guys.
What's up, everybody?
Cameraman is in the way. Bear with.
Everybody coming out. Hey, I appreciate everybody coming out to support the fight. You know what I mean? June 15th is going down. You know what I mean? We here. You know, like I said once before, I appreciate Tank giving me this opportunity to come whoop his ass. Come June 15th, it's on. You know what I mean? He ain't been in there with nobody like me. I'm coming different. You know, when you say, Kyle, when you say push them buttons, I'm gonna push every button that he got on his ass. Every one. I mean, so June 15th, y'all, come out and expect a good fight. You know what I mean? Let's get it.
All right, we got Frank "The Ghost" Martin. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring up, when it comes to this man, he made his debut here back at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Tank, I don't even know if you've done so many events, but I don't know if you remember this. It goes back to September 12, 2015. You made your debut here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena, knocking out Recky Dulé. That is how long you've been fighting and campaigning and showcasing your talent here at this iconic venue that is the MGM Grand Garden Arena. When it comes to this man, there are 3 E's that I like to categorize the champion. 1, he's electrifying, because that's what he does arenas around the world. He's exciting, and when you see him main event with his walkout, I'm looking forward to your walkout, because I know it's going to be special. Inside the ring, it's going to be a battle between 2 outstanding fighters, but also exhilarating, exciting, electrifying, and exhilarating. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome 29-0, 27 knockouts, the 5-time 3-division world champion from Baltimore, Maryland, having most recently stopped Ryan Garcia in a super fight in April of last year, the reigning, defending WBA lightweight champion of the world. Here is Gervonta Tank Davis.
Oh, sure. I just want to thank everybody for coming out, you know, the media, the MGM for holding this fight, my personal team, Al Heyman, you know, Amazon Prime, just everybody that played a big factor. I guess them too, but just, you know, come out. This Saturday is going to be a great fight, great undercard. Don't get no popcorn, don't get no juice, don't get nothing. Just make sure y'all locked in, because I'm going to be locked in. I've been locked in for, you know, over some time now. So I just want to come out and give a great performance. That's my give back to, you know, the fans and everybody that played a part of this event. So I see y'all Saturday night. Thank y'all.
Gervonta Tank Davis, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Tank, I want to ask you, you guys have been talking up here and going back and forth. You know, what have you guys been saying to one another over the past few moments?
When he came up there, he was shaking.
He was shaking.
But today
He's shaking up that talking, so I know that, you know.
Frank, how do you want him to respond to that?
I'm scared. I'm so scared.
It's gonna show. Don't worry about it. It's gonna show.
I'm scared as hell.
I know.
I'm
Yeah,
scared
front
as
runner.
motherfucker.
That's
Yeah.
what he is.
Yeah, that's
Front
right.
runner.
That's right.
Tank, do you think your experience, because you have been main eventing pay-per-view after pay-per-view all over the United States and really making some huge gauge pay-per-views, et cetera, that your experience is going to play a factor in this fight?
Of course.
Hell
Of course. Of course.
Hell no.
Of course. Don't worry about it. He'll see Saturday. It ain't even hit him yet. I'm telling you. It's gonna hit him though.
It ain't gonna hit him.
It's definitely, especially when I
we
touch
good.
you.
Hey, we
Definitely,
good over
definitely
here.
when I touch you.
We good over here. Hey, you gonna get touched too. So what did
If you can touch me.
What about if you could touch me?
Bro,
Yeah.
what are you bringing to the table that I haven't seen?
You gonna see Saturday.
Bro,
Saturday
even the
night.
little clips on the fucking,
Saturday.
on the, what is it called that we just had? The off shit?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck was you doing?
Hey, you know what? You know what you've been doing? You've been working.
Right.
You know what you've been working your ass off.
Right.
Let me tell you why.
Right.
You've been working your
Right.
ass off.
Right.
You ain't really got to
Right.
see too much of you.
Right.
You've been grinding.
Right.
Because you know what time it is.
Exactly.
Because you know what time it is. That's why you've been working your ass off.
I work
'Cause you know
hard
what time it
every
is.
time though.
Okay.
Stupid.
Okay.
They don't know I work hard in the gym
All right.
and I watch them.
Hey, you
fighters
been
don't
watching
know
me
that.
about a year.
Don't know that.
You've been watching me about a year. People been watching me about a
Nigga,
year.
I haven't been watching you for
Okay.
a year.
All right. All right.
You're not good enough for me to watch
Okay.
you for a year.
Okay. That's why I ain't been seeing you like that.
Get
'Cause
out
you
of
been
here.
grinding. You've been working
And
your ass
the
off.
last time you
You've
did
been
the
working
video
your
workout,
ass
your
off.
shit was all cut up around here. Yeah, your shit was all cut up around here.
Good.
Yeah.
We straight.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
We
it.
got
You know.
we got a couple days. We got like 3 days, bro.
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
days, and we in there,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Take
We in there.
that sponsored jersey on.
Hey,
too.
hey, we in there.
Take that sponsored jersey on too.
That's cool.
That shit not yours.
That's cool.
Frank, it is, Gervonta is headlined all over on pay-per-view many times over again. And he's done it here in Las Vegas as well on some massive fight nights. It's always a fighter's dream to be main eventing in Las Vegas, specifically at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. When you go up and down the strip here in Las Vegas, when you walk into the MGM Grand and you see your face and you see that you are on the poster, that you are the main event alongside Gervonta Davis, that you could become a world champion, what does Saturday night mean to Frank Martin?
For real, I feel like all the me being on the images and all that, you know, it's a blessing to be there, but it ain't hitting. You know what I mean? Like it won't hit me until I get the win. You know, like I feel like I done worked, so I'm supposed to be there. You know, so it's not like, oh, I'm there, I'm so happy. You know, no, I gotta get this win, and then after that, you know, then I feel like all of it hit me. Like, damn, everything I done worked for, you know, it's here now.
He worried about not getting knocked out.
It.
That's all he worried about. I
accomplished
promise you, that's all he worried about is not getting knocked out.
Yeah.
That's all he worried about.
Yeah.
He ain't worried about no damn win.
Uh-huh.
He worried about not getting knocked out.
I'm trying to tell you.
Frank, it's clear that Gervonta has power. He has a 93% knockout percentage. As you're going through preparations with Derek James, your trainer, your father's by your side as well, how do you prepare for someone that has the concussive knockout power like Gervonta Davis?
I mean, I just gotta be who I am. You know, I gotta go in there and fight my fight, you know what I mean, be comfortable, you know what I mean, and you know,
He ain't had no good sparring partners.
He got power. He got
He ain't
power.
had no
but,
good sparring partners.
You know, it don't matter.
His sparring partner was ass.
He got power, but they ain't, you know,
His
you can
sparring
take
partner
away
was
that.
ass, completely
You can
ass.
take away that power.
This sparring partner was completely ass.
Everything was.
Ass.
Everything, yeah. Yeah. You went and got
And
the
you
best.
sparred the MMA guy in your last sparring.
You went and got some of the best.
Stupid.
You went and got some of the best.
That's so stupid.
You hear me?
That's so stupid.
You did everything you feel that you did right, you did. You done got some of the best sparring. You've been working your ass off about a year. You on point, brother.
Gervonta, what kind of challenges does Frank Martin bring to the table for you on Saturday night?
His fake feet movement that he do the same way, he do the same thing. Called it out. Regular. Mediocre.
So when it comes,
yeah, G, mediocre.
When it comes to the opponents that you fought, where do you rank him, or is it still too early to tell? Will you be able to give that assessment after?
Yeah, to be honest, I got to wait till I get in the ring with him again.
You're 29-0. 30-0 is, you know, you look at milestones in careers. Just 30-0, how much does that mean to you? Or is it just like another day at the office?
Yeah, just a stepping stone, to be honest. So it's not, I can't judge myself till my career over. It still is an open book.
Well, I know that you guys had a sparring session, and I know that was talked about during the opening press conference, but for those that don't know, I'm going to start with Frank, and then I'll go over to you, Gervonta, because there are two sides to the story. But Frank, can you go ahead and describe what happened during that sparring session?
We came in, playing, thinking shit was sweet, got clipped, grabbed.
That's another thing. You never clipped me. What are you talking about?
I didn't clip you.
No, you did not. You caught me with a good shot. That's it. That happened in boxing. You never clipped me. I never shook or none of that.
So you
what are you
didn't
talking about?
You
Shook
didn't
the
shake.
fucking room.
When
You don't even hit that
headlock,
hard.
when you put me in
You don't
the
even hit
headlock,
that hard,
you
bro.
put me in the
You
headlock.
don't even hit that
Okay.
hard.
All right, well,
You
so
don't
what
even
did
hit
you do?
that hard.
I hit you with the
You
left.
don't
What did
even
you
hit
do?
that hard,
What did
bro.
you do?
And you gonna split? I can see all.
What did you do?
I'm gonna split them open.
That's
I
cool.
promise.
You got it.
I promise.
Yeah, you got it.
I promise you.
What did you do? Why you so mad?
I'm gonna break you up. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Every
you know
time
what
I tell
happened.
y'all something,
You know what happened.
Don't it happen? I'm telling you, I'm gonna break you up.
Y'all wanna
I
know some
promise you,
shit?
I'm gonna break you up.
Y'all wanna know
I
something?
promise. Look at all that.
Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all, all right. You show me Saturday. Show me Saturday on pussy.
You always Saturday. That fake hard shit. Oh, you see them trying to foul his face.
Show me Saturday.
Gervonta, do you want to? What was your interpretation of the sparring that you had? He said he clipped you.
He ain't clipped shit. He don't even got that much power to clip nothing. What are you talking about?
Sorry,
My
guys.
bad,
He's
nigga.
in the way. Sorry.
Alright, my bad.
Gervonta, where do you feel? Has he gotten under your skin, or is it just?
When you fake that, when you fake tough.
Fake tough. That be you doing all that fake ass tough.
Chill out.
Tough acting.
Chill out.
What are you talking about?
I was up there
I ain't
laughing
gotta,
shit till you
I ain't
start
gotta,
frowning your
look,
face
look,
up.
I ain't got a fake, just like you said that lame shit. Oh, you from the suburbs? I'm from no damn suburbs.
Fucking
Clown.
suburbs, nigga.
Clown.
You was fucking
You
seven.
sound like
or
fucking
eight or some
bozo.
shit like that.
Talking about I'm from
You don't even talk. Look how you
suburbs.
talking. You sound like a bozo.
Clown.
Derek James, the trainer
funny guy you is.
of Frank Martin. Derek, you grab one of the microphones over here. But training camp obviously, has this been the best that you've ever seen, Frank? And with this, you know, I'm sensing some tension up here. Do you like that with your fighter? Does that motivate him? Does that fuel? You know, your thoughts on that?
You know, he had a good camp. I think that you got to be able to, you know, use that as fuel for fire. So you need to use that for fuel for fire and, you know, get in the ring and prove your point. Because he obviously believes in himself, and let's go. Because we wouldn't be here if we didn't believe in ourselves. So, as good as believe in situations, believe that he's supposed to. I like that. So you'll see Frank come out and do what he needs to do to be the best version of himself.
What kind of performance are you expecting from Frank on Saturday? Is it just win by any means necessary, or is there something that you're envisioning?
Well, it's always, you know, win by any means necessary, but follow the game plan, follow the strategy, and go out there and be phenomenal.
Errol, for you, thank you very much, Derek. For you, you were the promoter of Frank Martin. You've been involved in some blockbuster championship events on pay-per-view, but what have you been telling Frank in regards to preparing for this moment, fighting here in Las Vegas, being the main event?
He don't like none of them. We get in the track.
Nigga, shut your ass up. You talk way too much, bro. You talk way too much. You back it up with who? Who you back it up with? Yeah, you heard, but you don't fight nobody, bro. You don't fight nobody.
You here for a check, brother.
You fight for
a check. You here for a check.
You here for a check. You got me fucked up.
So,
you
Errol,
here for a check.
Errol, what have you been telling Frank in preparation for this fight week?
just stay focused, stay hungry, stay dedicated. And it's all about the grind. That's what he's been doing. That's how he get to this point. Because he's been focused, he's been hungry, and he listened to his game plan. He's been in the gym working, staying focused, listening to the game plan, going over his instructions. And I believe that he's gonna come
How you
forward
know that? How
Saturday
you
night.
know that? How you know that?
Yeah,
How you know that? Cause y'all gonna be in the same place at the same time.
Yeah, I know all his sparring partners, nigga, and I talk to him. So what you mean?
You know they ass then.
And you know it too, cause you argue with one of his sparring partners on Instagram, like a little girl.
You said what?
You argue with one of his sparring partners on Instagram like a little girl.
I follow him too, and that nigga, I keep saying, my bad. He is ass. He is ass. I know all his sparring partners. What I say about that?
Yeah, you know all of them, cause you search and you look for everybody.
It really
You search and look for everybody.
Calvin, for you.
You know you scared.
Calvin, we can bring Calvin forward, grab the microphone. We're seeing that Gervonta is,
You say what?
certainly very vocal. And you mentioned when you were bringing up, when you were talking to Frank Martin, I want him to push the button. Has the button been pushed?
Nope, not yet.
Wait a minute, with all the talk up here and everything, it hasn't been pushed. You grab the microphone.
This is Tank. Tank does that all the time. You know, and I like it because remember when he was young, I couldn't even get a word out of him.
Boy, we're talking too much.
Look at him. When I see this, he's pushing forward to where he's supposed to be at. Martin is here for a reason. I understand that. Derek understands that. Spence understands that. He's here for a reason. And I want him to push the buttons. Because y'all haven't seen the real Tank yet.
So Calvin, what does it mean from your perspective? Because you're in the gym with him every single day. You guys put in the blood, sweat, and the tears in the gym, preparing for big fight nights. 29-0, 27 knockouts. But what does that mean to see that level of Tank that you're looking for?
This camp been totally different. When I first caught back up Tank, it was Ramadan. He looked mentally different, humble, but hungry. When everybody seen him in the team, they was worrying about him. Because how he was fast. When you take off his clothes and look at him now, he remind me when he was the little Tank that I first got with.
Calvin, is there a sense of maturity that you are seeing from Tank as we've watched him evolve from being, he's been fighting at the MGM Grand for nearly 9 years, but this maturation process that we're seeing out of the WBA lightweight champion of the world?
Man, like I said, y'all want to tune into this fight? Because when I watch how he's moving and doing stuff, remember how Mike used to be on the floor at that fourth quarter? Yo, I got sparring partners say, yo, and I don't even know it. It's hard to train for this man. So y'all gonna have to figure it out. I want y'all to figure it out because I'm still searching for the greatness to come out of it.
Frank, when you hear Gervonta said up here moments ago, a bit off microphone, that he wants to hurt you, obviously that's the name of the game, but your response?
He come out to hurt everybody, so we done heard that before, but we ain't worried about none of that. We train, we ready for whatever he got to bring. We got him. We got his number for sure.
Assuming things go according to plan, let's sit down, gentlemen.
No, I have.
Frank. Well, let me ask him, Gervonta, you're saying that there are things that he can't do. Frank is saying, show me, but can you describe to us things that Frank can't do? You're mentioning, you're talking with him. You don't have to give away the game plan. Oh, just give him the microphone. He says there's really not too much he can do. Frank, in a perfect world, how satisfying would this be on Saturday night if you were to hear and the new WBA lightweight champion of the world, but also be the first guy to hand Gervonta Davis a defeat?
That's everything. That's why I'm here. I'm here to do just that. Get my hand raised and come out with that WBA strap, and then, it's a new face sitting in the seat. You know, it's gonna be me.
Tank, the most animated that I saw you, or vocal, and Calvin, you can correct me if I'm wrong, was against Rolando Romero. But now I'm seeing Tank, you know, he's not as, but he's, you know, vocal. So would you say that this is the second most passionate and emotional, not emotional, but, you know, fuel that you had heading into a fight? Or Calvin?
I watched him from the Barrios fight. Brody, he was another person that, you know, he was another person that was energetic on the mic. You get what I'm saying? You know, so, you know, I just heard Martin really say some things. You get what I'm saying? You know, so when I'm looking at, that's what we need. That's the fight, you know. And I already know that they prepare. I already know that he's going to come out and do what he's supposed to do. I already know of it. You get what I'm saying? I want this. I'm inviting it. You get what I'm saying? This is how I get to see where levels of being that guy that he's going to become. And he's the guy to show the world.
All right, well, now I'm going to go to the fighters for final predictions, as I'm going to go ahead and start off with the challenger. Frank, before we get your prediction, can you give us a quick summarization as to what you guys have been talking about right now? Can you give us a quick summarization as what are you guys saying between each other?
We just talking shit.
Okay.
We just back there popping shit.
So Saturday night, June 15th, BBC pay-per-view on Prime Video. How is the fight going to go down? Your prediction, sir?
It can go however he wanted to go down, you know. If he act up like I've been saying, y'all gonna see Gervonta Davis get knocked out.
You're saying a knockout?
If he come in and he act up, y'all gonna see him get knocked out. Period. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care power, this and that. They say I'm not it. He come in and act crazy, he going to sleep. And he going to sleep.
Frank Martin predicted a knockout over the champion Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta, 29-0, 27 knockouts. Saturday night, June 15th, BBC pay-per-view on Prime Video, the 100th championship fight night at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. How is the fight going to go down, Tank?
Ass whooping. Ass whooping.
Time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that'll conclude the press conference for Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin. A round of applause for both fighters and their camps as they get set for their collision this upcoming Saturday night. The event promoted by GTD Promotions, Samson Boxing, TGB Promotions, and Man Down Promotions. The event sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook and El Mexicano brand products. Now we are going to go ahead and have the ceremonial face-off between the two, Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin. Someone's got to go. It all goes down. BBC pay-per-view on Prime Video. Gentlemen,
send a thank you. Drop a super chat for us here on Vegas Sports Day. We got some more for you coming up, all right?